Okay, welcome to Perdido Key Gaming. Today we've got a couple of things that you can find at the the big box stores and online and things like that. We've got a couple of card games you can play. Pretty well, board games, card games, games based on cards. Anyway. These two are from a company that indie boards and cards, part of the Dystopian universe. Okay, so these are two games that are in that sort of universe. Apparently, there's another one called Grifters. But anyway, so we got Coup and the Resistance. Basically, I think the Resistance has got a couple more, there's some expansion things to add more cards and more things to do in the game. And Coup has a lot of expansions to it. But, for a game you can play, game night with your friends or, your family and it's probably like 30 minutes or something like that. You can play one of these in. I think, Coup is a little more involved in the Resistance. This one, the Resistance, basically you're, sometime in the future, the corporations own the world, which, that's kind of going to be a given, right? But the Resistance, what's going on is there's the Resistance, and then there's spies that have infiltrated the Resistance and are out to sabotage their mission. So everybody plays part. Nobody except the spies know who they are. So the spies, you're sent on missions. This game, by the way, is for 5 to 10 people. So, I mean, if you're getting a party game, party night going on, you can play with up to 10 people. And, it's partial between, 5 people, 3 people work for the Resistance, 2 people work for our spies. And the spies are trying to sabotage the missions. You go on missions, you got a mission leader. The mission leader chooses who goes on the mission. If the mission goes off, it's passed. The mission either passes or fails. Depends on what, people vote for. So nobody knows who voted for what. Whether you voted to fail or you voted to succeed. So there's, a whole lot of, it says deduction, and the spies are trying to, make sure that they don't get caught, or else they're never going to be, sent on another mission, and, before the mission goes, everybody's got to vote on whether the mission has the right members in it and everything like that. But so, it's fun to, you can see that I haven't really messed with it too much, but you got some, some cards you're gonna give to put out in the middle. You've got the tokens, character tokens, mission tokens, the tokens to vote, the mission leader token, and it could be one of those games where you're trying to trick up your enemy and never get caught, but chances are by the end of the game everybody knows who everybody is. I mean, some people are devious, of course, so, but 10 players. 10 players is 4 spies. 6 players there's 2 spies. 9 players is 3 spies, and so on and so forth. So each mission, you gotta win by X number of, you've got to win by X number of successes, for the mission to go off and be successful, of course. And I believe that the objective is to, succeed at 3 of the 5 missions. So, you know, it's kind of fun. You know, I mean, it might be harder to play with people that you don't know, because then you don't have any idea what their characters, you know, their personal characters like, whether or not they'd be devious or not, if they're the spies, of course. When you go on a mission, you know, the spies can either vote to succeed or they can vote to fail, you know, but the actual resistance members themselves have to vote to succeed, because, well, they're resistance, right? You know, so. But yeah, that's pretty much in a nutshell for, you know, the Resistance. Definitely kind of fun to play if it seems, if you're one of those people who likes getting together with your family or friends and having a game night or something like that. You know, getting together on Taco Tuesday or whatever. You know, but the coup is a little more involved. You know, there's different characters. Each character has, you know, abilities and things like that. So the assassin, you know, she pays $3 to kill somebody. You know, this guy exchanges, the ambassador exchanges cards with court deck. The captain steals coins from another player. There's 2 of each of them, of course. And the players get to, you know, they draw 2 of these guys at the beginning to play. So, you know, and then you know, you've got actions that you play on each, during each turn and everything like that. You know, you got these cards that kind of explain what each person can do. You know, anybody can do income, anybody can do foreign aid, anybody can do the coup. The Duke, you know, does taxes, assassinate, you know, you know, and then they've got counter actions too, which, you know, you take an action to basically take an action, counter action to do something against, you know, something that another player might be doing. You know, almost everything costs money. This is, you know, this is the corporations, the aforementioned corporations doing their inside insidious things to overcome somebody else in the corporation or somewhere else. But it's yeah, it's pretty. And then, you know, at the final thing, pace. You're trying to make the other player lose as much influence as possible, and then, you know, once they're out of influence, then, you know, they're out of the game. So, you know, that's the entire point. You're trying to do your best to undermine your opponents and make them, well, lose. There's no co-op in this game, basically, unless you're working with, you know, somebody else to wipe out somebody. Then, you know, of course, as soon as you turn back on them, they're gonna come and get you. Yeah. But yeah, it's short and sweet. You know, definitely try these games out if you've got a game night or something like that, that you want to get together with your family, your friends, or, you know, something like that. The Resistance and Coup. I understand that there is a iOS app and Android app for Coup. I played that a couple of times. It's fun. But definitely, you know, try to go down your big box. When I got these, they were on sale, so you never can tell. You know, pick up a game for $10 or something like that and have a go at it. Anyway, hit like, hit subscribe. They tell me I'm supposed to do this at the beginning of the video. I guess I better start doing that. And hope you leave me a comment. Tell me what you think, if you played these games or any that's like. And we'll see you soon for another video from Perdido Key Gaming.